All in the street, following.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
There you go again. Putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to blast that smile and last on the year. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 and one won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do. Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Here are the five for the Clippers. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. All out there with Paul George, and it's Zubats in at center. And for the Rockets, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Gordon in at small forward. Now here is Smith, and George hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Los Angeles on D, driving inside. Şengün with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Batum with the three. It's rebounded by Houston. And then Gordon with the dunk.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
All passes to Batum. Leonard against Smith. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Batum.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Şengün with the ball. Working on Zubats.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside for Batum. Green against George. Shoots from the high post. Here's Zubats. No good there. And the Rockets take it the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Free throw, no good for Green.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Outside, Porter passes it to Smith. Şengün kicks to Green. Houston moving the ball around, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years, and this dude could be a standout.
No good on the free throw. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11 range, so great bloodlines.
Powell, he's checked in for Leonard.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Powell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
He makes one of two that time, with the regular season just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Now Wall. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
From deep, Green. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Wall passes to Powell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. How the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Takes the 3. No good that time. And as Houston the other way, defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Mans checked in for Los Angeles. Green against Powell. And Green gets it to go.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
Porter against Wall. Powell kicks to Wall. On the wing, Batum. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Green against Powell. And it's Green missing. Clippers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Wall passes to Zubac. Powell against Green. Over to the left wing. Here's Mann. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Yep, it counts. Gordon's got his second bucket.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Porter against Wall. Kicks it to Powell. And it's denied. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Wall passes to Mann. It's Wall with the drop. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Green against Powell. And Green gets it to go.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Powell. His last outing, 16 points for him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Misses the 3. Los Angeles is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 5.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
And it's blocked. And they recover it. And the wide open shot from Green. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Up top, Powell. On the wing, Batum. Back to Wall. Zubac in the post. Şengün covering, and that one is good from Zubac.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Pass to Mann. He kicks to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. Batum for 3. It's Powell on the wing. Rockets 6. Mann can't hit. Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Nicholas Batum. Amir Coffey's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Jackson in for John Wall. Tate in the post. Covington's there. Matthews passes to Christopher. And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And so it's Houston with it. It's a three-point game. 5 to shoot.
Bringing a strong work ethic defensively. Morris grinding on the shooter there.
Jackson passes to Coffey. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Driving the lane. Here's Christopher. It's good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Jackson. And they'll get another chance. Covington passes to Coffey. Here's Jackson. And Garuba pulls it down. Rockets trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Matthews. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Right side Jackson. The pass to Mann. Here's Coffey. No good on the 3. And for Houston, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Tate the pass to Christopher. At the Tate. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Covington. Outside Jackson. It's stolen by Tate. Softly drops in the floater.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Out left to the wing. Coffey passes to Mann. A turnaround Jay. Tate with the rebound.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Houston moving the ball around. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Takes a 3. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's Covington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon. He doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And he makes the first. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Rockets trail by 4. Matthews scanning the floor. To the left wing. Tate against Covington. Tries again. And Covington sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. It's stolen by Morris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Now, here's Kennard. And here's Covington from the arc. Matthews with the rebound. Inside, here's Garuba. Another shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Out to the wing. Coffee passes to Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it. Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets trail. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Matthews goes in, and it's Matthews with the jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Jackson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Christopher. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Smith after the miss from Reggie Jackson. Here's Porter. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Porter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Powell finds Jackson. Powell down low. Defended by Gordon. The shot by Powell, no good. Outside, Porter. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 6. Left side, Jackson. On the wing, George. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding. And you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Jalen Green's checked in for the Rockets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wall's checked in. Both free throws good from Smith. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Wall in the corner. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Houston on D. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Wall passes to Zubac. He gets it in there. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Wall against Porter. Smith sets the pick for Porter. Smith in the post, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Wall. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And sporting those broad shoulders, Morris setting that solid pick and rolling hard for the quick catch and finish.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him. Count that bucket. Green's got 8 points. Here's George. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
Now Martin. Paul George missing from long range. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green, no luck. Here's George. Goes back up. He lays it in. George has got his first bucket of the night.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going.
Smith outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points so far for Jabari Smith.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Porter with the steal. It's Martin on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
It's Powell on the wing. Outside, George. Morris with the screen for George. And there's the drive. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
This is why you can't give George room to drive. Even when you're physical, he can get it done.
Now Porter, 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans. Here's Powell. George finds Zubac. The three. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the rejection by Zubac. George with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from George.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Green passes to Martin. Smith dishes to Gordon. Over George. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers trail by 4. Out to Morris. Outside, George. From the arc. And it's George again missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And here is Green. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Here's Wall. That one a little long. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Green. And the drought. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Now here's Wall. He's got 7. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for George. Mann subbed in for Norman Powell. Here's Şengün. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Garuba. Covington with the steal. There's the drive. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And lauded for his 3-and-D abilities. Covington this time gets it done off the bounce.
Christopher the pass to Matthews. Here's Christopher over Wall. Christopher no good.
Normally he drains that.
Count it. Christopher's got 7 points in the game.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Wall passes to Mann. Outside Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Have to guard Covington at all times from outside the arc. He is lethal from deep.
Pass to Tate. And it's rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Batum with the 3. And it's Josh Christopher with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's a 2 from Kennard. And he recovers it. The kick out to Wall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Houston in the lead. Outside Matthews. And the pass to Tate. Here's Garuba. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Şengün. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Matthews. Garuba the pass to Christopher. Shot clock at 5. Over Wall. Christopher, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And Wall kicks to Covington. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Outside Covington.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for L.A.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Kennard on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Christopher.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Tate the pass to Christopher. 1:12 left in the first half. The 11-footer, that's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Clippers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Green. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Christopher. 9 points in the game so far. To the paint. Here's Tate. And Covington sends it back. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Wall with the ball. Outside Covington. To the left side wing. Here's Mann, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Amir Coffey's checked in for Batum, and it's Jackson in for John Wall. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Matthews passes to Christopher. Here's Garuba. Good D by Covington. Jackson looking around. Passes to Mann. Oh, that's blocked. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets on top, leading by just 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we haven't made shots. We just got to relax and just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, Let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
You've got to appreciate the energy they've shown in the first half, attacking in transition. Any chance they get to run out, they're taking it.
Against them, if you don't make it a half-court game, you're hurting yourself.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Gordon in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Porter kicks to Smith. And the rejection by Zubac. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard.
Rockets shooting around 40% from the floor here. 4 on the clock. There's Porter with the 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks to Batum. Leonard on the wing. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Houston with it. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now Wall. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. George finds Leonard. Wall up top for the lead. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. The 3 from George. It doesn't go for him.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Green up on top. Defended by George. George against Green. Over George. And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Now here's Batum. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Green against George. Green kicks to Şengün. Smith outside to end the cold streak. The Rockets again can't hit.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
George, and it's blocked. Outside Gordon. Tipped away. Stolen by George. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here's Wall outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Wall's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called the Rockets. And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. Second, Ivica Zubac.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Rockets trail by 6. Now here's Green. 11 points in the game. Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, Wall. Outside, Batum. Powell dishes to Batum. Outside, George. It's Powell on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Clippers.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch. And we thank you for that story. Batum, good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Green taking his time here. George with the defensive effort. Clippers leading by 11.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. So it's the Rockets now after the basket by Los Angeles. Green with the ball. 13 points in the game. Good on the shot. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now Porter, after Norman Powell, missed from long range. Smith the pass to Şengün. There's the dish to Porter. Pass to Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
Now here's Batum. 9 points in the game so far. Powell with it. Now Green defending. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Martin, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for John Wall. On the wing, George. Defended by Gordon. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jackson against Porter. Smith with a screen on Jackson. Porter, no luck.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Jackson in the corner. Out to Morris. In the corner. George with it. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
The drive by Green. The kick out to Porter. Fades back. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now, here is George. 13 points in the game. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Green, the pass to Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Now Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In the corner, it's Morris. Over Martin. Morris, no good. Nuggets trail by 10. Martin with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
Jackson against Porter. From deep, George. Good on the triple. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Jackson against Porter. Outside Gordon. And they get it back. The tray doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Morris outside. The pass to Zubats. Nobody near George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 14. Now a timeout called by Houston. Both teams making substitutions here.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Paul George. Getting around 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And here are the Rockets now. It's a 14-point game, and it goes down 2 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Man. Got a piece of it. Here's Christopher, guarded by Jackson. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Morris, left side. Outside for Jackson. Off target from three-point range. Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Christopher. He's got 11. Releases. And that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Morris. Pass to Mann. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. And George kicks to Jackson. A 3 from Morris. Matthews with the rebound. The Rockets shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Tate. That one wide left.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
As a 2-guard, that's what it takes to put up points like these guys do. You have to have a versatile game. You have to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
That one is off. Smith checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw, good. .105 left here in the third quarter. Outside Matthews. Going inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
At the line for Houston, Garrison Matthews. At the line, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Clippers leading by 9. Feeds to Morris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got his third basket of the night.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Matthews dishes to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Jackson passes to Morris. To the inside. And it's George finishing it off.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
Here's Smith. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side Jackson. Now the pass to Mann. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Fell through 3 quarters of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Clippers lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Coffey in at the 4 spot.
It's hard to know what Kareem is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
Jackson kicks to Powell. And the rejection by Smith. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And defense just can't keep up with Jackson. His quickness is what ensures the success of that fast break.
Here's Christopher, guarded by Jackson. Smith feeling it out a bit. The Clippers grab the miss. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Coffey. Powell against Smith. Man passes to Morris. Up top, Powell. There's Jackson with the 3. No good that time. And Houston the other way now.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And there it is for him.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jackson up top, passes it to Coffey. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Over Smith. Morris, no good.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Tate the pass for Christopher. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Pass to Powell. Back to Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Powell against Green. Poke loose. Powell with the steal. Here's Man. Here's the pass to Pop. Man gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 9. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's a good screen. Here's Green. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Jackson. Here's Coffey. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Amir Coffey.
At the line for your Rockets, Jabari Smith. At the line for 1.
Clippers leading by 9. Jackson down low. Porter's there. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist from Jackson.
3 points.
Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Porter kicks to Smith. Six on the shot clock. Launches a 3. The Rockets with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Powell. Here's man. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team.
John Wall's checked in for Reggie Jackson.
For the Clippers, John Wall.
Powell down low, headed by Green. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. And here is Green. Knocked loose, stolen by Zubac. Now here's Powell. To the wing on the left. Here's Mann. Offline with his three.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Wall looking it over. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
He doesn't get the second one. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Terrence Mann taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Rockets trail by 13. Green with the ball. Smith with a screen on Powell. Out to Smith for the 3. And they'll get another chance. Passes to Porter. There's the pick. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
All with it. Now guarded by Porter. Pass to Mann. Porter with the steal. Out to Smith. The three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And the Clippers call time here.
It's T-shirt time! Get on your feet and get wild!
George is checked in for Los Angeles. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's George, and it's blocked. Outside, Porter. Great D that time from Batum. Los Angeles leading by 7. Wall passes to Batum. The kick out to Wall. Zubac with the screen for Wall. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Now here's Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. George against Green, and George kicks to Batum. Here's Wall. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Green. The Rockets again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And here's George for 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist here tonight. Green against George. Smith with a screen on George. Green dishes to Smith. From 7. The rebound by Paul George. George has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Avasta man takes it inside. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Green. Smith with a screen on George. Green kicks to Smith. Connects from 3-point range. Smith's got 15 points in just the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Mann. Zubac trying to break loose. Mann can't hit. Houston now, time running out. Gordon the pass to Green. Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Out to the right wing. And here's Wall outside. It's rebounded by Houston. 1:49 left in the fourth. Passes it to Gordon. And some nice passing there by Houston. There's the three. Houston now working with the new shot clock. And George gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Clippers making a change here. Fouls checked in. Here is Porter. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Off target with his three.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Powell finds Batum. Now Zubac. Sengun covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
At the line for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Zubac. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Good, nice job down low. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around.
George against Green. Over in the corner, Batum. Gordon against Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Green left side. Over George. Powell pulls it in. And here is Los Angeles now. 9-point game. Back to George. Outside Batum. That's tipped.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
The kick out to Porter. No good with the triple. Now George. So the Clippers with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, I guess it's fair to say defense really set the tone for your team tonight.
For sure. That's what we're trying to build up to, being a great defensive team. And we just want to keep our energy at the start of the game.
Appreciate your time, man. Go enjoy the win. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Paul George.